Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to work on the 1993 Big Twin Evo. As you can see here, I took out the wheels to remove the old tires, to put on new tires. The goal for today is to get the bike off the lift, have it outside to check the stance, and then we'll go from there. Originally, I was going to run this tank, but after I put it on, it feels too wide for the look I'm going for, so I'm going to replace it with something else. And then over here, I got my shovel head. I recently sold the old front end, the Mullins, with the 21-inch wheel and replaced it with this setup. This is the Sportster S front end with the dual rotors. I'm getting older and I have another kid on the way, so I want it to be a little bit safer. That's why I decided to run front brake. Just waiting on a new brake line and this bike will be back in business. So yeah, let's get today's video started. Alright, here you can see the difference between the two tanks. The one on the right, it's a bit wider than the one on the left. And that detail matters to me, so that's why I'm going to run the one on the left. Alright, for this bike, I'll be using the Biltwell Slimline risers. Alright, got the seat mocked up. I was gonna do something different with the spring seat, but after I put it on, I'm not a fan of it because there's just too much gap in here. So I'm gonna go with something else, something that's gonna sit on top of the frame. That way there's no gap. Similar to my shovel right here. So yeah, spring seat is a no-go. Gonna replace it with something else. Alright, here's the current status of the bike. Like I mentioned in previous videos, this is going to be a big tire bobber build. That's why I went with the Firestone ANS 5x16 for both front and rear. I already built two choppers out of the Big Twin platform, so I wanted this one to be a bobber. These tanks are the new WX split tanks from Lowbrow Customs. They look great and really align with the final vision for this bike. I'm keeping the front brake and the stock 5-speed tranny. I'm thinking of doing open primary for this build and run low mids using the Prison Supply run-on mid pegs. For the seat, I'm going to run a solo rigid seat that I'm buying from my buddy Yi. He was going to use it on his Evo build, but went with a different seat from BMC. This is the stock oil tank that I'm going to keep. Can't go wrong with a horseshoe design. Like usual, I'm running this 5-inch rib fender. My all-time favorite fender that I run on most of my builds. My favorite mod on this bike has to be the Krispy hardtail. The old school axle plate is a cherry on top and gives it a nice period correct look. But yeah, this is a very simple build, nothing over the top. And what color should I paint this bike? Let me know. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.